Hey friends, Tux here. For this particular video, I'll be talking more about the Y2 music player. I've been getting a lot of questions about this bad boy, and at the end of the video, I'm going to have a surprise feature which I didn't expect, which I'm going to show you in the menu system how to activate it or find it. So stay tuned for that. But as far as questions go, viewer questions, I'm always here to help. So first off, first question I have here is, what is size card can you put in it? There's been a lot of discussion about this, and I even took a little heat for giving my opinion about using smaller cards when appropriate. But truth be told, the Y2 can top out at 2 terabytes, okay? I am not recommending that by any means, but that is what I'm being told is 2 terabytes is the largest card. There's probably a lot of circumstances where you'd want to use a smaller card, though, in my opinion. You know, the company itself, usually companies will always give a smaller number because they don't want you to have problems, so they'll try and give you like best case usage scenarios, but 2 terabyte is what I'm being told at this point. So there's that. Okay, next up, where do you download music? Okay, that's a really great question. I do have a whole video on downloading music, so if you go to the link in the description, that will take you to another video of mine that talks just about that. But honestly, ripping CDs is great. You know, there are sites where you can download and trade MP3s. Sometimes you can actually get them off the internet, and of course there's a whole bunch of shady sites too, and I'll cover more about that and not that and why not to do that in the video link down below. Okay, but believe me, you can find music out there. There is music out there. It's pretty easy to start your own MP3, you know, music format of choice, FLAC, DSF, whatever, you know, program. As you go up the scale of quality, it becomes harder to find them, so sometimes you have to make them yourself too. All right, scrolling through here, is it possible to use a scroll wheel for volume control, or do you have to use the dedicated buttons? Okay, you have to use the dedicated buttons. The wheel, okay, so it looks like an iPod, okay, and that's good, okay, but lots of times some of the features you're used to, like this will allow you to go through songs. You can see it's even pretty snappy as far as using a scroll wheel, but as far as volume goes, once the music's playing, we'll just play a random song here. Let's go ahead and do this one here. Paralyzer, we'll hit enter there, and the song is playing, and you can see right here using the buttons here, the volume can go up or down. It's on the speaker right now, the little internal speaker, okay, but touching the wheel does not really do anything at all. Okay, so that's unfortunate that you can't actually use the wheel to raise or lower volume. Maybe they can fix that in an upcoming firmware fix. So fingers crossed, you know. Some people talk about Rockbox might be able to fix it. Maybe. I don't really recommend Rockbox, though, to be honest with you, but I know a lot of you guys do love it, so there you go. Okay. Will the Y1 have accessory screen protectors, protective cases, like that fit the Y2? Okay, so the Y1 and the Y2 are 2 different sizes. Let me grab my Y1 and show you. So while the Y1 and the Y2 look very similar in nature, this, of course, is the Y1. This is the Y2. The buttons, there is no buttons on the side here for this one. It is a little bit thinner. You know, could you actually stick this one in, you know, the accessories from this one on this one? Possibly, you know, but it's really not ideal. It might be hard to make it fit, you know, and of course the buttons won't have holes. You could try and cut out buttons, but that seems really kind of like not good, you know, make it look like really junky. So I would just wait for some real accessories for it. As far as quality control, slice of life options like a metal case or something, I mean, I guess if you had like a quality case for this, it would hide the fact that the unit itself is plasticky and feels very cheap. And again, the screen, I have no problems complaining about the flex in that plastic screen. So even just lightly touching the plastic screen like makes the light bend, and I find that super annoying. It is very cheap. So I hope there is a case, like if they bring out like a super nice leather case or something, or maybe some kind of metal glass combo or something, maybe that could make this feel a little more quality, you know, maybe like a glass screensaver with like a metal case or leather case could make this feel even better, you know. But it's a cheap, you know, MP3 DAP player. It does sound great. I mean, I don't want to come down on it, but is a situation where the outside is plasticky and cheap, but there's not much you can do about that. You know, what they say about polishing something, you know, like, you know, you can only go so far to dress up something that is not the best, you know. So anyway, it's your choice. But yeah, that would be cool. I would probably buy an accessory for this because, again, it's not a bad player. It sounds pretty good, but it just feels cheap. All right, continue through questions. Okay, let's see here. The volume rocker, easy access, blah, 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 blah. Right now, the Y2 is out of stock in the colors. Yeah, it's been a problem. Like, the Y2 colors have not been out there. Like, originally, it was only black and silver. And then at one point, I think the colors, a few of the colors became available, and then they pulled them back again. So if you actually did get a pink one or one of the other colors, that's kind of lucky, actually. So that's cool, you know, but generally the colors are not available right now, unfortunately. I think they're making like the silver one, the black one, you know, these normal Y1, Y2 colors much more than they are making the colors. Okay, this viewer here said they opted for the R1. Okay, a different brand, different DAP. The R1's not a bad player, but I'd say if you're going for something more expensive, I would think that the Surfans F20 Pro would be my choice over the R1 personally, but that's a whole nother discussion. But, you know, this is like a less expensive player. So if you're comparing this to an R1, that's not really like apples to apples. The price is too different in my opinion, you know. Continuing on here, love the video, but the background noise messes with me. Sorry about that. My bird actually is not cooed in this video, so she is in the room, but luckily she's not cooing right now, so we'll see if that continues. How about gapless playback confirmation? Yeah, so people have been asking about that, and again, it will play gapless back, but if you're listening to it on a streaming service, that may not work actually, you know. And then finally down here, great unboxing. I'm really curious about the model. That was about the Y2. And they talk about the bird in the background and the rooster. Yeah, if you heard a rooster, that might just be the case. We have backyard roosters, and I even have a coop back there. Okay, reeling this back into the Y2 at hand. Okay, so one thing which I wanted to talk about on my own here was music files. I did do a little experiment here where I wanted to try and see if it would play DSF files, and indeed it does not play DSF files. Here's some DSF files I put on it, and then when I scroll through it here, if we go back, and we'll pause that, and we'll go back, and we'll do it by artists, I guess, and then you can see, like, the Beatles. I'm not a big Beatles fan, but I do have DSF for the Beatles, and you can see the Beatles are not showing. The only Beatles on here would be DSF, you know, and there's other ones, too, that, you know, just are not showing. Stand-Up Ballet, 80s New Wave kind of keyboard band is probably not going to show here. Let's see here. Yeah, not showing. So that's another one. And there's other examples too, but unfortunately this player does not play DSF. So that's another reason why maybe a firmware update might be good to fix that. That could be fixed in firmware. But for right now, it does not, okay? Now, one feature people have been asking about is the EQ, okay? And it does have some built-in sound profiles. You can see, like, normal, classical, dance, that kind of thing. It goes through, play some weird background music here while you're doing this, but you can actually set it up to, you know, play one. I tend to leave it alone, to be honest with you. But you can actually go ahead and set it to something like rock or whatever you'd want it to. Sometimes I think jazz works good for rock. But anyway, so there's that. I don't know why it's playing that song. What else? That was like background music. And then this right here, I wanted to show you this. This is a feature which I didn't actually know was on here, was this people ask about playlists a lot. And you can see right here, there's a chance to import M3U playlists and export M3U playlists. So if you're someone who does do playlists a lot, that might just be able to help you a lot. And that's a feature which I wasn't really too worried about personally, because I usually don't do playlists. But anyway, it's there for you, import and export playlists. So as long as it's an M3U format, okay? All right, guys, so that does it for this particular video. If you guys have any questions about the Y2, it's still a great little inexpensive DAP player. That we're still kind of learning some of its little weird things and, you know, like learning more about it in general. But, you know, for the price, it's a pretty good unit. And if you definitely love iPods or whatever, if you have fond memories of Apple iPods back in the day, this might just scratch that itch for 2026, you know, and give you kind of a modernized iPod that is better than like an old one. Like, I would definitely recommend getting this over buying a used iPod that have hard disk failures and Apple proprietary power supplies and all sorts of other problems. So I would say this is a good way to go compared to that. But there's obviously better DAP players out there for the money. Again, if you're willing to spend, you know, 150 plus, I would say the Surfans F20 Pro I'd go with. And if you're actually willing to spend more, Sony has some great players like the ZX707, which is probably my favorite player right now, okay? All right, friends, thanks for making it into the video. Really appreciate it. Any questions, reach out to me, tuxxtoys@gmail.com. Links for this are down below. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. click the link.